Okay, if this isn't the quintessential this day only, because when we think about Beauty and the Beast, we think about the gorgeous red rose. Well, here today, we are going to offer you the opportunity to be able to grow these roses in your home from Meadow Valley, which is an exclusive line that we present here at HSN. You are looking at the Easy Double Red Rose. This is a rose shrub. We're going to show you exactly how it comes to your home. Tell you, it is so easy to grow. Brand new, save for our show tonight, from $34.95 to $29.95. Available for everyone also on FlexPay, your 2 FlexPay payments of $14.98. And imagine being able to have beautiful continuous blooms throughout the season. Well, I'm going to welcome in my fabulous guest, Michael Perry, who is known as the ultimate plant geek. I love that. He is also an incredible plant designer. You have developed so many brand new products, and you've been kind of tinkering with plants since the age of 7. Is that right?
Absolutely, and I wear botanical shirts as well for you.
I said to Michael, I saw Michael on the air before, I said, that is the best shirt I've ever seen on any guest for the product. How are you? I'm
really good, thank you. Really, really pleased to be here with Meadow Valley, especially curated collection that I've overseen myself. So new, different, unusual plants you will not have seen before, not just on the channel, but in DIY stores, garden centres as well. So it really is a unique range, and this rose is just the tip of the iceberg. This is a very, very different rose, which comes from one of the best breeding and selection trial stations in the US as well. So an amazing rose. It's the pure red. So beautiful. It is the enchanted rose from Disney's Beauty and the Beast. Now you've got the opportunity to grow that yourself in your borders at home. So it will go in any area of the yard. So this will grow in a border, in a bedding scheme, in a patio container as well, in a sunny position, a partly shaded position. You're going to get those flowers from early through to late summer. So from the end of June to August, almost into September as well. Each plant will be about 4 feet tall and 4 feet wide. Brilliant ground cover, so you can grow these in borders, and you can actually stop the weeds coming through because you can plant up your borders with these lovely big, oh so easy roses. So ground cover will stop the weeds coming through, and it will also mean you water your garden less because it keeps that moisture locked into the ground. So I love one of the things you tell me, because I kill everything in the plant world, but these are easy. So for all of us who are like, I've always wanted to grow roses, I've never been able to grow them. What I also loved about them, you were saying you don't have to spray them, you really don't have to worry about pruning them. Absolutely. And they're long lasting. Yep, so long lasting. So they're coming from a breeding station and trials unit called Proven Winners, and you may recognize this type of container that you've perhaps seen in the DIY store or the garden center before now. And Proven Winners is the #1 plant brand in the US, and they select their varieties over a number of years, and they look for performance, they look for long flowering plants, they look for disease resistance as well, especially in the case of roses. A lot of newer roses have problems with disease. So they actually test these roses against disease over a 6-year period. And they test the roses with a whole range of different diseases that they give to them artificially to check that they can survive. So you know that the Proven Winners brand is giving you a rose that is disease resistant, long flowering, vigorous growth, easy to grow as well, and easy to prune. A lot of people get confused with roses. When do I prune them? What do I do? With this rose, all you do is just trim them after they stop flowering. So you could even do that with a light hedge trimmer. Just kind of give them a haircut at the end of the season, and they're good for the next year, because these are hardy plants, so they're going to come back every single year in your border. Remember, each plant is 4 feet wide and 4 feet tall. Amazing. So imagine the coverage you can get with these plants. Dry, sunny banks, difficult corners of the garden. So they're literally going to grow anywhere. So what about shipping zones? So there's lots and lots of different shipping zones in the US, and we will be sending you your plant at the right time for planting. Oh, that's great. Depending on when your last frost is, in order to kind of take the guesswork out of it for you. So we're sending it at just the right time to plant it outdoors. You'll have step-by-step instructions as well. Perfect. So it will tell you exactly, you know, how to plant it, but it's particularly easy with this because it's already pot grown. Some of the roses that we sell on the channel will be bare root plants, so they're a little bit more complex to plant. But if you've seen those and you were perhaps a little bit dubious, you weren't quite sure, you were up to that challenge.
Yes, because that's a little intimidating.
Are in a container already, so all you do is just lift it out of the container and put it into its final container, and the plants will be vigorous, they will be healthy, as I've said, disease-resistant, organic. You won't have to spray for any diseases through the season, and the first flowers will appear this summer. But you can see the sample we've got here in the studio already has some flowers on.
It does.
So at the time that you unbox your plants in a few weeks' time, I would say there'll probably be some flowers there, so you can enjoy the very first red enchanted roses within the first few weeks of you receiving them. So,
and warranty, we even have a 1-year warranty that comes along with this, which is fabulous. I think that's incredible. And by the way, I know we have only like 4 minutes remaining, not a lot, 3 minutes remaining, not a lot of these to go around, but let's talk about this. I mean, this entire day, our magnificent exclusive Disney event, Beauty and the Beast event here at HSN. You couldn't have Beauty and the Beast without beautiful roses. And the great thing about them, you're not going to look at them and have petals falling off them every day, because they are definitely long-lasting.
Absolutely. So these are long-lasting. They're going to give you continuous displays of flower all through the summer as well. You know, on the back of Disney's Beauty and the Beast film, we wanted to bring you a red rose, but we didn't want to bring you just any red rose. We wanted to bring you one that was quality, one that was easy to grow, one that would grow in every corner of the country as well. And that's what we brought you with the proven winners variety of the Oh So Easy range of roses. And this is the double red, which has got super fragrant, fruity fragranced flowers, which are produced in big, long panicles. So you've got big sprays of flowers right through the summer that cover the plants. There's almost so many flowers you can't see the foliage. Remember, these aren't the upright roses that sometimes get spindly after a few years. These are ground cover roses, so 4 foot tall and 4 foot wide. So you're getting that block coverage in the border. So this is good for ground cover, landscape planting. You could use this as a bedding plant even, a border plant, or in a patio container. So if you're in a particularly warm area, you can still grow this on the patio.
Michael, why? I know we have only like 800 about it. Why, like when I feel them, the thorns, like sometimes some roses have very, very sharp, very prickly thorns. This does not.
Well, this is it's a slightly smaller flowered rose, but you're getting more of those flowers, and the growth is a bit more soft as well.
Yes, I see what you mean.
So the thorns are there, but they're a lot smaller.
Very, very.
And you're not going to need to worry about the thorns because you're going to have so many flowers.
Can you imagine? So again,
absolutely beautiful.
Because with only like 800 left, I invite everyone, get it home. You have not only our 30 days, you have a 1-year warranty that goes right along with it. But again, the expanse will be up to 4 feet. With one purchase.
Yep, so 4 feet tall,
think about that.
4 feet wide. So imagine
4 feet tall and 4 feet wide for one.
You could probably imagine the space in your garden right now that would fill.
Yes.
And now you've got the plant to put into that space. And this here is the plant that you will plant out. It is this plant is power packed. It is vigorous already. It is waiting to be planted into your garden and give you that coverage.
It's the gift of love,
give you those flowers this season.
And romantic.
And love, of course.
Right, romantic and enchanting, right? And I think if you've been with us throughout this entire day, how could you not end the day treating yourself with beautiful roses? And with everyone we have calling, we have about 500 only remaining. But the fact that you're looking at roses, these are exclusive for us, right, Michael?
Yep, these are exclusive from the Proven Winners brand, which I said is the #1 plant brand in the US. You've probably seen the containers in the garden centers, DIY stores, but this is the ultimate red rose, and this really is inspired by Disney's Beauty and the Beast film. And if you'd like to grow a version of that red rose in your own garden, this is the one I would recommend.
I feel like we should dance right now, don't you?
I can't dance.
Well, thank you so much, Michael. And we definitely invite everyone, please stay here. We will let you know when they are completely sold out. But as we continue with more of the enchantment in the perfect way, from the real roses to the beautiful roses of Clever Carriage. There you are, beautiful Shannon.
Hello, my friend. Okay, we have the inimitable, the